Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. If you're new here, my name's Leanne and I'm a vegan trying to lose weight on the Slimming World plan. If you're coming back, as always, appreciate you guys. Today is Thursday. It's the 21st of January. It's also Weigh Day. I don't like to start the video on a negative, but I have actually gained this week, which I'm a little bit gutted about, I'm not gonna lie. It's £1.50 pounds, so okay, in the grand scheme of things it's not a lot, but I was hoping that I would get a maintain, but hey ho. If you missed it, it was my birthday Sunday. I ate what I wanted. I didn't think I was that bad, to be totally honest with you, except for I did eat, I think, just over half of my birthday cake. But you know, it still doesn't equal £1.50 pounds. Anyway, I think I did mention in a couple of previous videos that I've been I feel like I have been overeating. So I think this just proves that I need to sort of try and get on it, because it's perfectly possible to be on plan and not quite get it right, if you see what I mean. So I think I just need to just focus. I must confess, it's a little bit hard at the moment. I'm just feeling quite down and I'm feeling quite fed up, and yeah, I don't really know what the cause is. Maybe it's lockdown, maybe it's working from home, because I'm feeling a bit fed up with that as well, to be honest. Yeah, everything just feels a bit ugh, and maybe that's why. But hey, it beats the several stone I put on during the first lockdown. So anyway, and I'm still down, so that's the main thing. I'm still well over a stone lost in total. So, you know, let's not dwell. Let's just get on with the day. For breakfast today, I have made porridge, but I've gone with oat bran instead of whole oats. So you actually get 45 grams for your healthy extra B choice rather than 40. So yeah, I thought I'd try those out in a porridge format. So it's just oat bran plus my Alpro Almond Barista almond milk, which is 100 mils for 1 syn, and I've used 200 mils, so that's 2 syns plus my healthy extra B. I've also had a coffee, just my usual coffee, with 100 mils of Alpro Almond Barista. I wouldn't usually use that in the porridge, by the way, it's just that I don't have any other milk in at the moment. Hey guys, so I'm having a really late lunch, and I made my lunch like 40 minutes ago, and then a guy from work called and I've just been on the phone to him ever since. So now having my lunch, I've got my last portion of lentil soup, which is sin-free. Made that a couple of days ago in the pressure cooker, if you recall. And to go with it, because this isn't quite enough on its own, the only thing that these need eating basically. So I bought these the other day. It's Fridge Raiders Indian Masala Veggie Bites. So I'm just gonna have them. It's 5.5 syns for the pack. And yeah, they go off tomorrow. So, so I might as well eat them and not waste them. So we'll see how they are. So this is what these little veggie bites look like. I'm not gonna lie, they don't smell amazing, but let's try. They taste almost sweet. They're actually very nice. Oh, a little kick as well. Okay, yeah, they're quite pleasant. Okay, so I enjoyed my lunch. It was very nice. Yesterday, when my mum came down, she brought me some cherries. So I'm gonna sit and munch on these this afternoon. And I'm having a big cup of Pucker Revitalised tea. I know. It's cinnamon, cardamom and ginger. It's really nice. Hello friends, I have 1 minute till Slimming World Zoom session. So I'm just quickly prepping some stuff. I've got the oven on. I've just cut this butternut in half, obviously lopped the ends off, and I've scooped out the seeds. And I've got a baking tray here with some baking paper on it, and I'm just gonna greaseproof paper, sorry. So we'll just pop those face down there. That's all they need. And then I've got these garlics. These are just 3 really small bulbs of garlic that were in my cupboard. As you can see, the middles are a bit green, which is why they need using. So I'm just going to wrap them in foil and chuck them in the oven as well. I'm going to let all of that roast whilst I'm at my Slimming World Zoom session. I'm also taking a banana with me back to my desk. Good girl, Delta. And because I'm quite hungry, so I'm just going to munch on this banana. Slimming World is done. It was fine this week. It went very quickly, actually. Don't know why. Anyway, yes, dinner. Right, so I've taken my garlic out of the oven because it's been in for 40 minutes, which is plenty. So I've now got some nice roasted garlic. The butternut's still in because it can still have some more cooking. And what I'm going to do is make like butternut mac, kind of. So essentially pasta coated in a butternut sauce. But what I'm going to do is saute a courgette to go through it, to give it some greenery, because I haven't got any broccoli, because that is... I do have broccoli! I just remembered that yesterday when I went to the shop, I picked up this bag of reduced broccoli and cauliflower, which is perfect. So that's what I'm going to have with it. Forget the courgette, I'm glad, because I wanted to save that anyway. And what I'm also going to do is, I think I mentioned to you guys that I picked up this tofu in Sainsbury's. This is a new one. It's a super firm tofu by Sainsbury's themselves, and it's actually only £1.50 for a 300 gram block, which is really quite a good deal. Now, I think you all know by now that my favourite tofu is by Tofu Co, and it's actually the smoked version. However, it is pricey. It's £2.50 for, I think, a 240 gram block. So this is significantly cheaper. So I'm going to give it a try and see if it actually is super firm, because in my eyes, that should mean I don't need to press it like Tofu Co. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to put some seasoning on it. I'm going to stick it in the air fryer and we'll see how it comes out. I chopped the tofu up into these really teeny weeny little pieces, and I've just coated in about 2 tablespoons of harissa spices, just trying to keep it sin free really. So yeah, they've got a nice strong flavour, and I'm hoping that the sort of spicy sort of flavour from this will go nicely with the somewhat creamy butternut of the pasta. So we shall see. And yes, I know I'm eating a lot of pasta at the moment, but it's just what I fancy. I'm going to try and do a meal plan, guys, so keep your eyes peeled for that. It may not kick in until next week after I've been paid, because until then I'm pretty much using what I've got in, which is plenty, but it doesn't necessarily make for a very cohesive meal plan. So that's that. Right, there we go. Let's get this in the air fryer, see if we can get it to crisp up a little bit. To make the sauce, I took 2 bulbs of garlic. Yes, I ate all this sauce. 2 bulbs of garlic. I squeezed them out into the blender, and then I added half of the butternut squash. I took the skin off. You can just really easily remove it with a knife, or even, to be honest, a spoon once it's been roasted, because it goes really soft. So I added those into the blender, along with some salt, some pepper, and also a crumbled OXO cube. I then added a fairly decent amount of the Wicked Kitchen sage, onion and garlic seasoning. I love this seasoning. If you don't have it, no worries, just use some dried sage, or just use any herbs you like, but sage and butternut really, really do go nicely together. So I definitely recommend doing that if you can. And then finally, I decided to use both my Healthy Extra A's of cocoa cheese. So I added most of the cheese into this sauce so that it could sort of start to break down a little bit and make a bit of a cheesier sauce. And then I just had the rest on top at the end. And here we have the finished product. So don't forget, like, I have used all that sauce as well. So this is literally half a butternut squash. On some linguine, I've got my steamed broccoli and cauliflower, and of course my little crispy tofu pieces, which, not bad. So that is that. And it's totally sin-free, of course, which is the bonus. The butternut sauce, oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, I put 2 of the bulbs of garlic in, so I'm so glad I'm not gonna see people. But wow, it's incredible. After dinner, as a kind of dessert, I had 3 of these Monty Bojangles Cocoa Nib Nights chocolates. They're the vegan ones they do. There's 7 syns for 3 chocolates, roughly. Then I had a cup of Pucker nighttime tea and also a Galaxy vegan hot chocolate, 5 syns for 25 grams of the powder, just cut it with hot water. And I added 6 mini marshmallows by Freedom Mallows, which are 2.5 syns for 6 of those little mallows. And that's all from me today, guys. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Look forward to it. I definitely recommend that dinner. It was so good, although so garlicky, but obviously roasted garlic is a lot less potent than raw. Also, I added my walking to my activities today. I say walking, it's actually the sort of marching for 2 minutes on the hour during the working day. So I managed it 6 times today, so I'm pretty pleased with that. It was a busy day today, so I haven't done any yoga or any other exercise, but do you know what? It's still 12 minutes more walking than I would have done otherwise, so I'm happy about that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching as always, and please do consider liking and subscribing if you like this video.